Morning, we were at 51 at the house. It was in the upper 40s in some places.
It was chilly this morning.
It is that time, you know, to dress up the house for the season. Rich Gladwin is back from Farmer John's Home and Garden, and he brought all kinds of great ideas as usual. But now it's time for fall.
It is.
Right. Normally you're thinking pumpkins, gourds, and bulbs, you say? That's what we should be thinking about?
Yeah, it's getting to be that time, first week of October, where it's time to plant your bulbs. And just a couple common questions that we get. How do I plant it the right way? How deep do I go? What do I fertilize with?
Right.
So I brought a few little bulbs with me here. This is actually hyacinth, because I know how much you like hyacinth.
Okay, thanks.
And a good tool to use is actually a graduated trowel that is marked at the top point, the proper 4-inch depth. Just work that into the ground, pull your dirt aside, make sure that you're putting the tapered part, the pointy tip goes in, plant that, make sure that that's facing upright, cover it with the dirt about 4 inches down, give her a little pat, and then when you're done, we recommend using Espoma's bulb tone. Just grab a little handful of this, it's all organic, shake that across the top, water it in, and that will actually slowly dissolve and feed the bulb over time.
So if you've taken out your annuals in some kind of a bed and you want to do a mass planting, how far apart should we do these?
You want to put them within a foot of each other. You space them out every 6 inches or so, because sometimes they won't pop up, you know, maybe a squirrel dug it up, that kind of thing. And you almost get a more natural look that way if you kind of throw a bunch of them in there. Maybe 1 or 2 don't pop up because an animal got to it or it just froze, you know, that kind of thing. Mass plantings are great for these because it ensures that you actually get some of that spring color.
So you can just kind of do your thing. It doesn't have to be perfectly uniform.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
So what if we start thinking about taking care of plants over the winter? Because, you know, we've got evergreens and all kinds of things to weather the
Covering
storms.
with burlap, wilt-proof. There's a lot of different things you can do to protect your trees.
Wilt-proof is the spray,
It's
right?
an anti-desiccant spray that will actually prevent them from drying out. And it's not quite time for that yet. Usually we do that early November, late October. So.
Okay. And then there's all the color.
There is all
look
the
at
fall color, all the things that you can do to spruce up the curb. Obviously everybody thinks pumpkins, you know, we'll carve them with the kids, that kind of thing. You know, we've brought heirloom gourds with us, what they call Cinderella pumpkins. There's a lot of options rather than just having your plain orange pumpkin with a smiley face carved into it. There's a lot of different things you can do to kind of beat the Joneses, you know what I mean, that kind of thing.
I got you.
Everything for, you know, a lot of people think, just mums for color. There's, I actually brought some asters with me with the purple color to them here. Straw bales, corn stalks, perennial grasses are great this time of year too. I brought some of those with me last time. Inside, everything from croton to bromeliads, a lot of things that have that kind of orangey and red fall color.
Well, is that what now this
is croton here.
This is croton.
Yep.
So you're talking about the orangey green color. So you're bringing that in.
As these kind of mature a little bit, they take on more of a red color. You can see the tips of the topmost leaves are starting to do it. It'll go pinky, then it'll go red. You'll get some oranges, a lot of different fall colors kind of mixed into that.
Will this last through the winter?
That'll go all through the winter.
Right?
Indirect light. Make sure to water it a few times a week, and that's all you got to do.
Any other suggestions we should be thinking about? Because I had a question for you. Let me just ask it again for everybody. I always come see you for the mums, and then the first big rainy, windy storm comes along, and these big guys, they break. What's the trick?
Open. Trick is to use stakes, and we even have them at the store. It's just a 12-inch to 8-inch dowel rod tapered at one end, spray painted green.
Right.
And you space them all around the outside and poke them in at an angle, and that way when the mum starts to fall open, it will rest against the stakes, and it will keep it looking nice and dense like the ones that I've brought.
Because I've tried the twine trick, but then you wind up taking something big and beautiful like this and pulling it in. It doesn't look like it.
The stakes give you a more natural look, and they're spray painted green, so you'd never even know they're there.
Very nice. I feel a project in your future.
No, I know. It's part of the honeydew. It really is.
I knew it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So talk to us about Ladies' Night.
That is coming up this Thursday. We're going to be hosting an event, Ladies' Night, in our boutique at the store. We're right off of Haggerty. It's from 7 to 10. Giveaways, different sales on different items. There's a lot to see and do. Drinks, hors d'oeuvres. Live music. It's going to be a big event, and it's a lot of fun. So if you have
it benefits St. Jude Children's Hospital, which you can't get better.
You can't go wrong with that. They do a lot of good work over there.
Awesome. Good stuff. Thank you so much, Rich.
It's good to be here. Thank you guys so much.
Farmer John's Home and Garden is located on Haggerty Road, just south of 12 Mile in Farmington Hills. For more information, check out their website, farmerjohnsgreenhouse.com.